Hey guys, it's that epic Wi-Fi guy. Welcome back to another episode of touhoumon Ordinary Version. Now in the last episode, we explored the least lighthouse-looking lighthouse, and in this episode, we are heading off to Cianwood so that we can get to the secret potion. And swimmer Kara would like to battle, and you have chibis. I really wish we would see more evolved. I really wish we would see more evolved touhoumon so that we get more experience, you know, that kind of thing. And really, chibis are no problem at this point in the game, considering how we're all evolved at this point. And they even have EX Sanai. I believe that is a new touhoumon. Yes, this is a new touhoumon. Now, in the Touhou series, she's associated with Yuki, and in this game, she's an Ice type in her chibi form, but after she evolves, she becomes an Ice Dark type, which I guess is fairly decent, but in this game, Ice and Dark is 4 times weak to Steel, which is quite unfortunate. And of course, I believe Dark type is neutral against Steel in this hack. No, Dark type is still resisted by Steel in this hack. And Ice type is also resisted by Steel, so Maya is going to have a really tough time against Steel types, unfortunately. But I guess that's why you can pack a Fire type, just to, as a good teammate. Oh, and speaking of Fire types, if you actually wanted to catch a Chibi Moko, who you've seen earlier, you can actually get one on the way to Lake of Rage. I'm not sure how rare it is, but she appears in the morning. And if you wanted to get a Kaguya, she appears, I believe, during the day, and I believe Eren appears during the night. Or at least I think Eren would appear during the night. Because I've only seen Kaguya and Moko there. I haven't seen Eren yet. But it would seem logical that you would find Eren there, considering you find all of the other imperishable night characters, besides Reisen. And here we have an evolved Nitori. And Nitori, I believe, is now water and electric type. So we're just going to use Twister, which really should be stronger, as I've said before. But yeah, you're gonna go down, and Olivia's just cleaning a house here. Well, I guess that might be partially because shiny Pokemon in this game actually have slightly higher determinant values than usual. Now, if you're not familiar with that, determinant values are basically individual values. They determine how high a Pokemon's stats can be. And in 2nd gen, instead of IVs, they're called DVs, and instead of 0 to 31, it was a value of, I believe, 0 to 15. So I guess it was kind of easier to get a Pokemon with perfect DVs. But then again, I guess not, because RNGing is also possible in the newest generations. I really hope that RNGing will be possible in X and Y. If not, I'm really curious to see how the competitive scene is going to get started, considering it pretty much bases itself off of Pokemon that have good IVs. And if you don't have those, like I've said, you don't really... I don't know, you gotta keep things consistent, or else it doesn't really showcase the skills between the two trainers. 669! Swimmer Burke. That is a cool name. Honestly, that is a pretty cool name. Alright, so here we go. Super Repels are so convenient. I highly recommend that you buy some before you go on your journey here, or else you'll just run into Chibi Komachi after Chibi Komachi. And how's that? We've arrived here in Cianwood. Now, I believe you can find something with Rock Smash. It's probably Tenchi. Oh, hey, what do you know? Random encounter on the first one. Yeah, it's Chibi Tenchi. Again, she's kind of overleveled for this point in the game, and she's not going to do too well against the Water-type trainers, nor will she do well against the Fighting type. So I guess this is kind of really bad placing for Tenchi, but whatever. Okay, so there's something here in Cianwood that I want to show off before we get to battling Chuck. I'm kinda missing the Touhou music from... I'm not even gonna try to sing along. Okay, anyway, there's something I want to show here. I gotta deposit my starter for a second. Just gotta make room for her. And here we go. I believe it's this house. Yes, it's this house. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized touhoumon. I still have one left. What if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my touhoumon for a while? Yes. Oh, thank you. Take good care of it, please. Yes, your prized touhoumon got stolen, so you're gonna give away your other one. Okay, but anyway, yeah, this is a... Normally in the Pokemon games, this would be a Shuckle, but in this game, as you can see, it's a Chibi-Sanai. And I think it's pretty cool because its name is Aichia, which is a reference to Aichia Sanai, the creator of many Touhoumon hacks, which is pretty nice. But the only downside is, obviously, you can just skip ahead to Mahogany Town early on, and you can catch yourself a level like 24 or 22 Chibi-Sanai, so there's not really much of a point in using this one. And it doesn't appear to have, well, yeah, it doesn't appear to have any special moves either, so yeah. I guess it's kind of cool that it's based on Chibi-Sanai, but it's kind of disappointing that you can just go ahead and get they can just go ahead and get a higher leveled Sanai. And obviously I want to name mine Luigi because it goes with my Rainbow being named Mario, so there's also that to consider. Yeah, let's move our Touhoumon without mail. The move function is so convenient. One of the most convenient functions of the box. Alright, let's go. Now, as you can see, I caught some new Touhoumon off screen. Like, here I caught a Chibi Yukari. Now, if you're actually kind of lucky, then in the beginning of the game, Joey can call you, and on the route that Joey is on, you might find a Chibi Yukari. Now, as you can see here, Yukari has some great stats. She's very slow, but she's also very tanky, and she has great special attack. Now, unfortunately, obviously, I already have a Psychic type, so I don't really have any room for her on my team. But, yeah, if you can get one early on, then I would definitely suggest using it. The only problem is Yukari is very hard to capture because she has a rare encounter rate, and not only that, but she also has teleports. So, yeah, it's going to be hard to catch. And, what else have I caught? And I've also caught a Chibi Kaguya. Like I said, you can get Chibi Kaguya on the same route on the route right before Lake of Rage. You can also find Moko on the route right before Lake of Rage. He's a pure fire type. So if you didn't decide to use any fire types that are found in the Burn Tower, then I would just definitely suggest using Moko. Because a fighting type can be very helpful using this hack just to defeat dark types in general, if you don't want to use a steel type like Yomu. But anyway, let's just get Miriel back on our team. Because she'll be very helpful during the gym. And Aichia is actually holding an item. Let's see what that is. It is a berry. Okay, I don't need that. Why would you give us a berry at this point in the game when you don't even need them? Alright, here we go. Hopefully the gym will prove to be a good challenge. I don't know why I'm using this sing-song voice. I should really stop because this is not me. Do-do-do. If only I could just have Love-Colored Master Spark in this game. Because as I've said, Love-Colored Master... I like Love-Colored Master Spark. It's one of my favorite Toho themes. And I also like UN Owen was her. That was a pretty cool theme too. You know what this means? Double battle! Okay, no. I, Touhoumon, and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Oh yeah? Well, you want to get defeated? Black Belt Yoshi! And of course Yoshi has Mailing, who's a dragon type. Now, Mailing here, I don't believe we've encountered one, but you can find one in Mount Mortar. Now, normally in other Touhoumon hacks, she appears very early in the game, and she's an excellent fighting type to use. Her only problem is that she has low special defense. And the dragon type is kind of arbitrary, considering she has extremely low special attack, so she can't even use her dragon stab. And it just makes her weak to ice type, which is kind of unfortunate. But other than that, yeah, Mailing has very high attack. I definitely suggest using her, but in this game, you can get her at the same time as Yugi, and generally Yugi outclasses Mailing. Yes, Thunderbolt. That will be helpful to us. Alright, let's go ahead and forget... I guess rap, because we don't really need rap. It's not like we need a rap, like the DK rap, or the Among Us rap, like I did in my video. That was so silly. And he battles us right away, of course. We martial artists for nothing. You're scared of nothing. Well, to be honest, nothing can be kind of scary at times. Like, you can just expect something scary, but then it's nothing. And of course, you have a ground type when I'm sending out an electric type. How dare you! The Pokemon and yada yada yada. Pokemon NPCs aren't supposed to be smart with strategies. That is blasphemy. Thrash. I wonder if that's powered up in this game. Well, I guess not. Let's just kill you with Aurora Beam. I probably should teach my Alice Ice Punch, but I just like how Aurora Beam looks so much that I'm just using Aurora Beam over Ice Punch. Anyway, yeah, it's just a 10 power difference. Shouldn't really make too big of a difference after all. It's only a difference of 15 base power after you factor in stab, so it's not too bad. Olivia! So, guys, I think that I actually might consider... Oh, great, I need strength. Words are useless. Let your fist do the talking. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I might actually consider... Well, no, I've been considering doing an RNG tutorial just to show you guys me RNGing something, and I think I would be interested in doing that. Because RNGing is definitely helpful, and it's actually rather easy to pick up. Well, it's not that easy, but Generation 5 RNG is pretty easy to pick up compared to Generation 4 RNG. And you can get legitimate shinies that way. I literally have... By this point, I think I actually have over 100 legitimate shinies. Mach Punch. Yeah, I do. I think I do. I have very many legitimate shinies because RNGing, yeah. Well, basically what RNGing is, it's called RNG, manipulation of the random number generator. And I can't really explain it in layman's terms because it'd probably sound very convoluted. And the whole process sounds very convoluted too. I mean, like, you go in front of the egg guy, you get his egg. Like, you go in front of the egg guy, you get his egg, and after that, you have to flip between chat tots however many times. It all sounds very convoluted, but yeah, you know. Alright, strength. We gotta teach strength to someone. I think I will teach it to... Busa. Okay, Sari, I still want False Swipe. I guess I'll teach it to Reimu, considering I don't really need Miko Charity anymore that much. Yeah, and it'll make a good stab move. And that's another thing that Reimu has over Tokiko. Tokiko cannot learn strength, I believe. Yeah, Tokiko is just missing out on all the stab moves. Well, honestly, I might be ragging on Tokiko a bit too much. I did use her on my first playthrough of this game, but she was just very disappointing. That's why I don't like her that much. And I didn't even end up using Tokiko for this fighting type gym, even though I didn't have anything else that had a type advantage. Because, well, just for the fact that her only flying type stab was wing attack, and she hadn't even learned it yet. Yeah, that shows you just how useful Tokiko is in dealing with grass and fighting types. You really don't have any flying type move up until the 30s. And that is utterly fail for a flying type. That's supposed to be used to kill those kind of things. Now, I think the Chibi Mia Link sprite looks kind of odd. I always wondered what that green thing she's holding was supposed to be. And I guess it kind of looks like her hat. Yeah, that must be it. It's probably her hat. I never realized that. I thought it was like a weird fluffy looking pillow or something. I don't know. Sarah! And I can't recommend Sarah enough. An early fighting type can be very helpful. And that's pretty much enough said about Sarah. She goes down. As you can see, her HP bar went rather down slowly. That's because she has a massive amount of HP. Alright, Artful Sacrifice. Yes! Now this is what I will be replacing Aurora Beam with. Or should I replace Little Legion? Nah, I guess Little Legion could be kind of helpful, so I'll be replacing Aurora Beam for Artful Sacrifice. Now this is a pretty interesting move here. Artful Sacrifice is the signature move of the Alice line, along with Little Legion. Basically, what Artful Sacrifice, let me check it out. I believe it's 100 base power. Oh no, it's 80 base power. But basically, yeah, Artful Sacrifice is an ice type move, 80 base power. And basically, it's based off of a doll exploding. Now, how that can be considered ice type, I have no idea, other than Alice is a starter, so she should get a good stab move. But yeah, this will be very helpful for us.
So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My touhoumon will crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this. Ugh. Ugh.
Honestly, that was pretty impressive. You threw a rock at a statue and then it suddenly disappeared. What are you, a psychic type? What, using magic? Anyway.
There, scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with touhoumon? That's true. Come on, we shall do battle.
That we will. And unfortunately for you, I have a very strong psychic type. So yeah, Chuck will probably not be a challenge at all. Now Mei-Ling, as I said before, Mei-Ling has very low special defense. Watch how quickly she dies to this Psybeam. And of course, as soon as I say that, she's going to survive with 1 HP, isn't she? Nope. Very nice. Actually, I wonder if Chuck has any EX Pokemon. Alright, good. Yugi. Since Yugi is part ground type, I'll go ahead and show off Artful Sacrifice. That is a very amusing animation. It's just like sneak, 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 boom! Why does an egg bomb have that kind of animation now? It's kind of funny. Suika is rock type, so this might be kind of troublesome. But we'll use Flash, and it will be no problem. Now, Suika might actually survive this because she has massive HP just like Sarah. Yeah, she survived it. Ha ha, you missed. Wow, I'm just getting lucky. I haven't even gotten hit yet. Nice, very nice. Ellie. Now, Ellie is actually one of the starters in touhoumon World Link version, which is another of Ichi Asana's hacks. And wow, critical hit. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Chuck never even got to attack me. Wow.
Leader Chuck was defeated.
Oh, okay, apparently the announcer sounds like Chuck too.
What? Huh? I lost? How about that? You're worthy of Storm Badge.
Yes, give me that money and I'll send some to Mom magically. Storm Badge!
Storm Badge makes the touhoumon up to level 70 obey, even traded ones. It also lets your touhoumon use fly when you're not in a battle. Here, take this too.
Now I believe this is still Dynamic Punch.
That is Dynamic Punch.
Yes, it is Dynamic Punch. Thank you for reaffirming my beliefs, Chuck.
It doesn't always hit, but when it does, it causes confusion.
Ah, very nice to know, Chuck. Oh, actually, I wonder if anyone can learn Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch isn't my favorite move in the world, considering the 50% accuracy and how that can screw you over. But I guess the confusion effect is pretty nice. Let's see who can learn it. Apparently, Reimu and Flounder. I think I'll consider teaching it. No, never mind. Actually, Boostinator learns a better fighting type move later, so I won't teach it to her. And Mario is very strapped for slots, so I won't be teaching it to her either. So I guess I have no use for the Dynamic Punch TM. Hey, and I just noticed, where's the guy? The guy. He's not here. Either that or he was always not here and I'm just being stupid. I probably am. I haven't... Like I said, I'm not as well versed in Gold, Silver, Crystal as I am with Red, Blue, Yellow, and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, as I played those games countless times. You crossed the sea to get here. That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your touhoumon knew how to fly. Let's see in what's gym badge. Then you should take this HM. Yes, we get the fly HM. Very nice. Teach fly to your touhoumon. You will be able to fly instantly to an area I visited. My husband lost you, so he needs to train harder. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. A little chubby, yet he can lift like a 300-pound dumbbell with one hand. And lifting it in a horrible pose. I mean, could you imagine having to lift a dumbbell in that pose? But, okay, anyway, yeah, so, since we got the Fly HM and we've defeated Chuck, earned our next gym badge, I think this is a good place to leave off. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.